Tes sourires m'insouciaient, je suis fou de toi. Le désir coule dans mes veines, guidé par ta voix. Tes sourires m'insouciaient, je suis fou de toi.
Performances, but before we get started with those, I want to know who here loved Michigan IASA?
Alright, well, although IASA was good, let's show some love for my dance. Who here loved Ross?
Yeah, Ross was pretty good, but nothing beat my man Surya.
And let's hear it for Novi Nazar! Alright, and we're here today celebrating these amazing dances that these teams put up for us because of all the hard work that was put behind them. Over the past year, our officer group has put in endless amounts of effort to make sure that this dance was as best as possible for us, and so that they made this whole show happen so that people like you and me can experience Indian culture.
Now gathered for the final time here today, please welcome your 2016-2017 Novi IASA board.
Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the show. I'm a little tired, so please excuse me, but it's truly amazing to see all the hard work put into this show come to life. I'm Trishul Kalpram, and this is my part. This is Amali Vittori, and we're your Novi IASA co-presidents for this year. So, we're going to start off with a short president speech.
So I started this club 2 years ago as just a small idea on the back of a school bus. And I'm really proud to see how much it's grown. My first year, it didn't go too well. I actually had to pass out applications in the commons area because I couldn't get a room to meet in. And there's a lot of people that really showed up and a lot of interest, but I really just couldn't put it together. Last year we had our first successful show with 90 dancers and a really successful turnout. This year, as you guys can see, this show has been an amazing success, and I thank my co-president Trishul and the rest of the board for that.
Yeah, and I think we can agree that without Amal, the original founder, we would not be here today. I actually recall 2 years ago when I submitted my application for ICE officer. Sadly, Amal didn't take me. I tried my best to help out with the club regardless, and after that year's failure, I still believe in the club, as did many others. After becoming a show coordinator last year with Nikhil and Anjali, we were able to overcome the many struggles which came with hosting a first year's ISA show. Later that year, I was elected as a co-president alongside Amal. Starting off, our goal remained the same for the year: to put on a great show and donate a tremendous amount to charity. We had this goal in mind. So, the only difference with this year's show was that I wanted it to be even better than last year, and I wanted it to show the legacy that was created by Amal. I'm very confident that it did. With that being said, I wanted to thank Amal for being a great co-president. Being the president of this club was very scary at first, but Amal helped me through it, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Obviously, thank you to the rest of the board for all of the memories that we made. The memories that we made as a family will stay with me for the rest of my life. With that being said, it's time to introduce your Novi IASA Officer Board for 2016 to 2017. Your Vice President is Nikhil Yadadi. Our Treasurer is Vivek Chinnamilli. Our Secretary is Vaishali Nambiar. Our Public Relations Chair is Anjali Vaishnav. And our 3 show coordinators are Nishant Kumar, Anandani Dalvai, and saving the best for last, Venkatesh Nagala.
Give the entire board one last round of applause.
So it's amazing to see so many faces in the audience tonight. How are you all enjoying the show? In order to remember this historic night, let's first take a selfie.
probably the first time in the last 3 weeks some of you guys have seen me without my hat, so it's my natural hair. Yeah, thanks. So when Amal, Anjali, and I started this club 3 years ago, we had no idea what we were getting into, no idea about the number of arduous hours that lay before us, and the stress and anxiety that came with planning and running the show. We had no idea about that. Looking back, we had a very ambitious goal for this club, but looking out at you all, I think it's safe to say that we accomplished our goal of spreading our Indian American heritage to the community as a whole. We've left our virasat, so our legacy, on Novi High School and in the hands of our IASA members.
Today, Novi IASA wants to recognize the Novi Community School District for their commitment to our success, ongoing flexibility, and providing the auditorium for us tonight. Special shout out to Mrs. Carter, our great principal, Mr. Gordon, the activities director, and Lucas Lalonde, the director of the auditorium. In addition, we have Shibu here and Novi yearbook students that provide video and photography so that we can relive this experience in the future. Thank you.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to Mr. Knuckles, our sponsor. Now, Mr. Knuckles put up with incessant pestering on all of us, and he's done a great job handling it. So Mr. Knuckles, could you please come up here and take a token of appreciation from us? Now we wait. Spotted.
Well, none of this would be possible without our 150 IASA dancers, 6 IASA dances, and 2 exhibition acts. Give it up. You know, looking back at our first IASA meeting this year, it's amazing to see the growth that we've made, and not just through our dances. The bonds, friendships, and families formed over the past couple months are absolutely incredible.
Last but not least, we'd like to thank you for all coming out today and supporting us through this journey.
The show would not be possible without the support of all of you and the support of the parents of these amazing dancers, so give it up for them.
But of course, there are 5 people we'd like to thank above all others. The graduating senior board members of this wonderful club, Anjali, Amal, Nagatrishul, Vaishali, and Vivek. Thank you for putting your heart and soul into making sure our club was as successful as it was. Would you all please come on stay on the stage?
So, let's start off with Vaishali. Your creative insight for this board has always pushed us to think forward, but one thing I still don't understand. Why again did you call me from Nazar? Vivek, whether it be IASA, DECA, Quiz Bowl, or the other hundreds of things you're involved in, your commitment for IASA has truly created a lasting legacy. You have taught us a very valuable lessons, one of which is to lose $700 the day before the show, only to realize that you had it in your back pocket. Amal, without you, IASA wouldn't exist today. So we have been very lucky to have you take initiative in finding this club, and very lucky in general to have you a part of this club. Thank you, Amal. Anjali, even though you scared every dance member in this club, I guess it's a good thing that you're the mom of this club. Now, saving the best for the last. Thrift shul. Even through your hard work, the board is always able to see the other side that we love, and the only word that can be used to describe you is whack. But hey, maybe it's all the time that you want to go to Shake Shack.
I'd like to thank our underclassmen members.
Wait. But on a serious note, we are all very lucky that Novi IASA is led by such inspiring, talented students. Outside of this club, these students have not only done so much for my success in high school, but also for the community. So one last round of applause for all the seniors that have acted as role models in this club.
And lastly, we're gonna have Mr. Knuckles say a couple words.
I just want to say thank you for being here tonight. This is a wonderful gathering of students, community members, and I also want to say special thanks to Dr. Matthews for helping this moment take place. Thank you.